Alrighty, we are going to go ahead and get going. I am trying out a Wednesday stream. I'm not sure if these will become a common thing, but just want to see how I like it. I haven't streamed on the weekdays in a while. I've got a little bit of time now, so thought I'd at least give it a shot, and it'd be a chance to actually do some more Houe Dayne, given weekends have been a little bit busy. Had the wrong one on. So, we left off last time with Lord Arthur of Houe Dayne in a very good position. We had recently won the great tournament in King's Landing. No small feat at all, beating out every ever great knight in the Seven Kingdoms. After which, we lost another minor tournament in Sunspear. So, he is still a very competent swordsman, a very competent fighter, who has proven himself greatly at many tournaments, but it's oddly enough the small ones he oftentimes can't win. He won none for a while until he finally took that pilgrimage to the Eyrie and he burned the direwolf cloak, which had clearly cursed him, after which we have been able to win some. We also briefly were named spymaster to the court of King Robert during Aegon's conquest, or his attempted conquest, which failed, and we now are High Admiral of Dorne. We're in a fairly good position. We have several children. We have a very loving wife who we are soulmates with. And generally, he's not the most ambitious guy. We're just living a fairly contented and happy life for the most part. So it's a pretty good position to be in. He's also 34 now. So we are starting to get older. What's up, Escova? How are you doing? So yeah, let's get going. Turn the music down a wee bit too. There will be no Game of Thrones music. I, for like the 4th time, tried to upload my Houe Dayne Part 2 VOD, and YouTube just didn't allow it. I kept cutting out the parts they wanted me to, and it didn't work, so I don't know if I will ever get that uploaded, sadly. Fucking sucks. Alright, let's go hunting. We've got lots of money. Sunday's War, yeah. Oh, and I immediately crashed. Shits. Well, that's not good. Check my mods real quick. Let's try that again. I could try knock off some mods or something and see if the save will still work. I did not test it. It worked last week or last Sunday, but I don't know if there was like a mod update or something. Yeah, the Sunday War is pretty crazy. That Vic game is pretty crazy. I had worried about the save having problems. I think if I just knock out all the sub mods and play it with just the Game of Thrones mod, it should work. I would think. We'll find out. Try it on speed 3 this time too, so we don't just run it too quickly. Let's see what happens. We'll make our Ironborn Knight into our Marshal. Okay, it looks fine. Try going up the speed. Making sure there's not just some date that will make it crash or something like that. Alright. Looks like we're probably good then. We have a ton of money. Let's go ahead and upgrade Starfall. It's been quite a while. We'll upgrade the trade ports there. And we finally got Gallant too. It's been a long time coming. We've been a tournament knight since we were very young. It took us till 34 to get all the way to becoming a Gallant Knight. Martial and prowess bonus. Our prowess is all the way up to 37 now. It is incredibly high. Let's go ahead and commission an artifact too, because we are missing, I believe, a lot of what we need. We only have a sword and a single trinket, given we can't wield Dawn. We need a crown, regalia, and more trinkets. So I think we'll go ahead and talk to our blacksmith. Felix of Fluxstone used to be our blacksmith. Who is it now? Oh, it took free, took free Iron Dawn is actually our smith. The, Ironborn. Also just seems to be good at everything. Aemon spit at my son Arthur's food during dinner a few nights ago. He will become vengeful like we were as well. We are, I should say. Just a reminder, we are paranoid, arrogant, stubborn, and vengeful. A skilled tactician, gallant, reckless, a knight, a pilgrim, and a skilled fighter. I also looked into the files to see what allows us to get Sword of the Morning. When you come of age, that's the only time you can get it. You get an event if you have like really positive traits, like if you're brave, compassionate, things like that, you can get it. But the main way is to have like a 4-star thing for your education trait in martial. That'll get you the Sword of the Morning as well. And if you have a bunch of negative traits, you almost certainly will not get it. So Arthur, with all his negative traits, was probably never going to get Sword of the Morning, even though his prowess is just so insanely high. Another tournament in Blackmont. That's where we won our first one. We'll go to that. What's up, Draconeer? I said it last time, I'll say it again. Fuck, I cannot wait until they put out an update so we don't have to deal with these horrible-ass tournament events. Because tournaments are such an important part of Game of Thrones, like lore and history and its general culture. But the mod makes you suffer through this fucking horrible event chain. I'm sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead, when I experienced the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my Admiral Valerian, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I am about to leave for another round, Valerian's face lights and he suggests we practice together. This dude is disfigured as fuck, why not? What's up, Hastening? The sounds of sword clashing against hammer echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their lord fighting his admiral. The crowd applauds as I lunge, and their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique I've been practicing. The movements flow through me and into my sword as if we were one, and Valerian is defenseless before me. Wonderful. We successfully beat our admiral. He actually has a really high prowess, though, to be honest. Goddamn. Alright, we made it through the preliminary rounds. We're only going to watch our contests. The Herald announces the next tilt. It is Lord Arthur versus Master Caden. That's a glorious mustache. Just ended your workday. Hell yeah. It's about like 5 p.m. over there, right? It's about right. This dude has a 4... His prowess is only 18, but his martial's really high. I think we're going to struggle to beat this guy. We'll bet on ourselves. Fuck. I take aim at my opponent, but I'm slow on the mark. The weight of the mountain slams to my chest, shattering my vision into 1,000 fragmentary shards, and we were knocked off by our horse. Because despite our insane prowess, our martial's really not incredible. I mean, it's very good, but compared to some of these other guys we've been fighting, it's not great. Summoning every ounce of my will and training I have at my disposal, I managed to stay in my saddle. Alright, so we're not out yet. My mount holds steady, my aim is true, and I hammer my opponent with the tip of my lance. My opponent teeters on the saddle, squeezing onto his mount for dear life. He also did not fall over. No man alive could withstand my blow, and I glory in the sight of my foe tumbling to the dirt. Right, we won the first round somehow, just barely. We do have a claim on Brimstone as well. We will be fighting Master Silas of Dustdrop. Not nearly as competent this time, but he is a skilled fighter and an aspiring blade master. Oh boy. We almost knocked him off, and we completely knocked him off good. With our prowess, we should be winning most of these contests, to be honest. I played a bunch around with the DLC system for tournaments and jousting, and it is so much better. Can't wait until that is in Game of Thrones. Because it actually has like some nuanced skill and a bunch of events, and you actually train up your skills properly for it. It's really cool. Lord Gorliss of Lemonwood, who is Herculean. Are we almost knocked him off? No man alive can withstand my blow. In this moment, I feel half a god. All right, we won another round, and as usual, Arthur's ego is just getting out of hand immediately. We have to fight Lord Leslie, and formidable fighter. Wow. All right, we were almost knocked from our horse. But we're not out yet. Fuck. We still haven't been knocked off. We've been hit twice, and we still haven't fallen off our horse. Fuck. My mount holds steady. I hammer my opponent. He also is barely holding on. We hit each other 3 times now, and neither of us have gone down. In a display of determination prowess, I cannot help but admire my opponent managed to remain a horse. Jesus, how long is this going to go on for? We got hit again? And okay, we've been hit by 3 lances and we're still up. Fucking hell, Arthur. God damn. All right, we hit him. He's been hit twice now and he's still not down. What the fuck is this jousting match? We hit him for a 3rd time. You know how crazy this would be? This joust we're just doing right now? Both of people facing each other have been hit 3 times by a lance. You know how much getting hit by a lance fucks you up? You know, like a 12-foot long giant fucking log hitting you? Both of us have been hit 3 times and no one is down. That's actually crazy. But we beat him. No man could withstand my blow. After all of those, we finally managed to knock him off. That's actually kind of crazy. Fucking hell. One after another, I vanquished every opponent put before me, my confidence growing until victory at last was mine. My name is on the lips of every man, woman, and child. I know I will not soon be forgotten. All right, this is the 3rd tournament we have won. We can hold a tournament of our own, but we're not going to. Those boys were pretty thick, man. I'm pretty sure. They were pretty thick. Alright, I think we're going to do a bit more scheming. Arthur's not innately like the scheming Machiavelli type, but he is on the court of Lord Paramount Laren. I believe so, at least. Yes, we were made admiral. Do we have a family feud with anyone? I've been trying to get us one with the Blackmonts. We'll take our son as a squire. Let's see if we can go with the Blackmonts into a rivalry. Nope, fuck. We just keep goading them, that's it. Alright, let's see how our son fares. Arthur Dayne II is a handsome squire who is vengeful and curious. He has very good stats already at 9. We'll try and teach him swordsmanship. We were very good at it, so we'd assume he is too. Arthur demonstrated quick thinking and martial prowess with his practice sword. I was impressed at seeing how determined they were to master today's tactics. Nice. So he's competent. Let's upgrade the lighthouse too. Upgrade the homesteads. And we'll go hunting. The spear lies perfectly balanced in my hand as I judge the distance to the heart. My Chancellor Master Garrus is crouching next to me, hefting his own spear. We're an arrogant fuck, so we'll try and do it ourselves. We wouldn't let anyone else do it. What's up, Dab Zealon? You heard from YouTube. How's it going, man? How you doing? What were you watching on YouTube? The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the hills behind as the servants prepare the heart and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the heart went very well. Wonderful. I will say, it is getting kind of difficult for me to enjoy these decisions after playing a bit of tours and tournaments. $30 is bullshit, but it does make activities so much more fun. Oh, Dane RP, hell yeah. I promise I have been trying to get up the extra episodes for it, but I played copyright music and YouTube has fought me for like a month now to like get that video up. But hell yeah. What's up, Demon? Can't wait for the tours and tournaments to be integrated into Game of Thrones. Same here. The mod just makes, or the DLC rather, just makes all this stuff better. Because I played around a little bit with it the last couple days. It just makes like all the time when you're not doing major stuff more fun. Because they're very interactive. All the activities become way more fun. My daughter Elysia has been asking me for a spinning top for a long time. I told her I would get one for her in 3 months if she displayed her focus in studies. She simply waved my offer away, saying she did not really care about that anymore. Wonderful. Fickle. Alright, our daughter is vengeful and fickle. We sure know how to raise kids, don't we? Arthur's gonna get, like, Parent of the Year in Westeros. Then again, the bar is very low, so he might actually get Parent of the Year. I'm really enjoying peacetime now. Yeah, exactly. Because it used to be either you were fighting, you were scheming, or you were bored. But after tours and tournaments, like, when you're just chilling, like, all the activities are so interesting that... Like, I did a game the other night for a couple hours. I remember I got so caught up in trying to become, like, a great wrestler, like a wrestler champion. I didn't realize that my character had aged and was almost dead. I hadn't done any conquering. I just, like, you know, pursued that my whole life. Kind of funny. Train Arthur again. We'll do horse riding. He demonstrated a good bond with his horse. Our son is very capable. The price can only be seen as a part of the chapter price. They want people to buy all the DLCs. They're greedy fucks is what they are, hastening. You don't have to justify their bullshit. They're greedy fucks. Greedy, 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 greedy fucks. The abhorrent commoner Leah makes my blood boil. How could the seven who are one see fit to curse the earth with Leah's brooding cockiness? This is literally a case of people hating what they hate about themselves. He knows he's an arrogant prick, so he hates it in other people. That's hilarious. No, it's obvious. She is the lord of the seven hells kin. She is worth in both putrid boil and ravenous locust. I cannot stand the mere thought of breathing the same cocky air as her. This wording is interesting. She's just a peasant leader. This is literally just a representative from a local village asking for, like, you know, more grain or lower taxes. He would hate her. That checks out. She can become our rival. Do we have nothing better to do than to start a rivalry with, like, a local woman just trying to get better circumstances for her village? I guess so. All right, we're rivals with this woman. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. See if we can get Felix back yet. No, we cannot. All right, we'll see if he can take the strategy. He showed difficulty understanding the material. That's like us and like our father Barrack. None of us could do strategy to save our life. Greedy fucks in the video game industry. Well, I never. Yeah, no, you're right. But Paradox is a special kind of greedy. They're up with like EA in my mind at this point. They're gonna follow a big Senate. I reach into the bowl and pluck out a juicy plump blood orange, a native fruit of Dorne. One of the many perks of ruling Dorne is cheap access to such a delicious and quenching fruit. I peel the orange, tossing the skin into the bowl, and sink my teeth into the fruit. It's so quenchy. The fuck is this event? What I love about Paradox mods is that there's a great lore events, there's super engaging fun events, but with Paradox mods, every once in a while, you get one of these events, it doesn't matter what Paradox game it is, Koi 4, EU4, CK3, that makes you go, who the fuck wrote this? And more importantly, who on that mod team was like, yeah, that's a reasonable event, let's just add this to the mod. Fucking hell. Anyway, we've had a very quenchy orange. So delicious. Oh, fucking funny. Oranges are delicious. That is true. They are very quenchy, but I don't think we need a whole event to tell us that. We did have a rivalry with God's Grace. We don't anymore. We had a historical friendship with the Ronwoods. Let's go ahead and try and get that back. Let's spend some time trying to befriend Lord Ferris. The Ronwoods and the House Dayne work together. We'd by far have the most power in Dorne, even over the Lord Paramount. What's up, Zany? How are you on this fine Wednesday morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at? Hedge Wizard. An odd man has arrived at my court today, looking more like a vagrant than a courtier. The man announced that he is a hedge wizard and declared he can be of use to me. My guards begin to move to throw the hedge wizard out of my court. We're not as zealous, man. Well, what have you got? What have you got for us? The hedge wizard emptied a bag of various animal bones onto the floor and began talking to himself. Oh boy. After a while, he stood up and declared that sand would sell for a premium in Sunspear. Okay, so this is just a crazy man we let in. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a crazy man we just let in our house. We can make him leave now. All right, Arthur, back to swordsmanship. Yeah, he's doing well in that. Look, it's the best character ever, Lord Arthur. Lord Arthur Knight. Look at that mustache. Truly, attorney knight for the ages. Can't be worse than my rivalry with the Ronwoods in a multiplayer game. You actually got a rivalry with the Ronwoods. What the fuck did you do, Hastings? What's it, Big Twins? You never watched Game of Thrones. It's just like super violent, like medieval. It's like medieval Europe or medieval England jacked up to 100 with a little bit of magic thrown in the fantasy world. The shows are very good. The books are even better. Train him in chivalry. He demonstrated excellent chivalrous behavior. We also will need someone better to teach him. We're not bad, but we need a good knight to teach him. Let's see if we can find one. Hold on. Impart virtues. Values. I've never seen this before. We can explicitly give him one of our traits. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. We don't need to give him any of our traits, though. That's a bad idea. I'm not going to send him to the Citadel. We're going to get Siegfried Iron Dawn. No, actually, he's really not that great, though. We really don't have a lot of good knights, do we? We need someone better to train our son. Like this absolute fucking beast, Cassio Goldstund. Yeah, he'll do. All right, this guy would make a very, very good person to teach our son. We're going to knight him because we can't have some fucking commoner teaching our son, of course. And we will get him to educate Arthur Dayne, our son. Sir Cassio Goldstund, who is a formidable fighter, a brilliant general, and an aspiring blade master. We will keep teaching our son. He'll be our squire, but he'll be taught by this other guy. Paradox is like EA, no competition at all in their niche. I don't know if they'll ever face competition too. I don't think so. Unless the Total War games really revived themselves and went a little bit more grand strategy, which I don't think they ever will. That's like the only current studio that could do it. It'd take like an indie game studio that really kind of blew up and did great to ever compete with them. And that's tough in a modern world. The resources you need for game development is significant. Neither have I, but my perception is a lot of violence, nudity, and feudal politics and incest. Yes, that's all correct. Absolutely right. Finishing Breaking Bad. That was a good one. Breaking Bad was a fantastic show. Horse riding. Yeah, he's doing well. He's just not good at strategy. He's good at everything else. We can work with that. Our family of recent year has not been known for their generals. We only fought in one war, and that was just briefly to fight off Aegon when he landed in Storm's End. I might have assassinated them after presenting an ultimatum. Yes, that will do it. That will definitely cause a feud and or rivalry, and or both. We're invited to a feast with our good friend, Lord Arthur Redsteel. Sure. Isn't Stellaris one of the most expensive games? If you add up all the DLC at full price, I think EU4 is. Depends if you can get stuff on sale. Stellaris DLCs typically don't go on sale very heavily, so that makes sense they might be one of the more expensive ones. The latest work of my acquaintance Lord Rodri has become all the rage at court as of late. If he steals with success and growing greatness. Rage of Torrentine. Where other men speak silvered words, he leads soldiers in iron herds. So let none challenge his bold intent, lest they discover where the last challenger went. I hate the CK3 poetry so much, man. It's such ass. But we'll say we liked it. Yeah, it was great. We loved it. Fantastic. We can go to War of God's Grace? We have a claim on all of God's grace, because our mother is Almodus Illyrian. Oh, shit. We have a claim on all of God's grace. Now that is interesting. That means all of our children have a claim on God's grace. Hold on. If we get another son, I think it might be worthwhile for us to pursue putting them in charge of God's grace. We're not an ambitious man. But if we have a claim over an entire region of Dorne, we might as well make our second son inherit lands properly. Yeah, he's our cousin. He's not very strong either. We could fight him alone. Yeah, you haven't ever checked on your maternal relatives. I completely forgot about them, I'm going to be honest. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go fuck our wife. We need another heir so we can go after God's grace. Maria, it's that time of the year. Prepare yourself. What right does Master Jerome think he has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Fucking fopstoodle. That's what he is. Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is meant. To be fair, we've never fought in a real war, so that kind of checks out. We're literally a tourney knight who thinks we're a general. That never ends well. It's good grace. Lord Arthur Knight is the most grateful. Alright, we had a wonderful feast with our good friend Arthur Redsteel. Yeah, who we were named after, along with our uncle, or great uncle, I guess. And we got Eager Reveler. We'll go for Overseer next. We're not a strategist, so I don't think it makes any sense for us to go down that unless we have done everything else first. We'll chain Arthur again in combat. Hitting some of these people so I can keep an eye on them. Then who's the king? It is still Robert. He is old as shit. He is 78 years old. He had so many kids, too. Yep. He had a bunch with Queen Cersei, and then when she died, he remarried a Redford. With STDs. Nice. Robert knows how to pick them. That checks out. Where the hell are the Redfords from? They're one of the Vale families. That's interesting. Oh. He is very good with his sword. Arthur will make a good heir to us as a great warrior. We haven't been in a tournament in quite a while, have we, either? Was a pun. Definitely deserved the title of complete leg messy. What was a pun, Hasting? What completely just went over my head and I ignored? I'm sure something did. We'll train him in chivalry again. Yeah, literally just strategy. That's the only thing our family can't do. We need a hook to be able to go to war, though. So we need to find a hook on our liege. We've been invited to a tournament in Skyreach. We'll go to that, of course. Let's send our spy master to find secrets in Sunspear. If we can find something on the Lord Paramount Laren, who's a very weak man, I will say. He's very capable, very diplomatic. He's a great administrator, but he is weak. Ish. By our standards, he's weak. To normal men, he'd be quite strong. We're just that good, really. We need to get a secret on him. My daughter Lysia has been impressed by one of the household knights for a very long time. Give others their due and you will receive your own. She's going to become generous. We are not greedy, but we're arrogant and stubborn and vengeful, so... that's fine. We'll let her become generous. Perhaps Arthur II could wield Dawn. If we make him strong enough and he gets good enough traits, he may get the event. We'll have to see. He already has Vengeful, though, which will detract from him getting the event, so we'll have to see. Alright. The Tournament of Skyreach. The Prince's Pass. My wife, Lady Maria, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It's hard to believe she could ever betray me like this, but could it be that I am not the father? You can't play CK3 and not have your wife constantly, like, cheat on you, so... Consistency. We're paranoid as fuck. So we're gonna have someone look into it discreetly. Despite my best efforts, I was defeated in preliminary rounds and eliminated from the tournament. We were so stressed from thinking about potentially having our wife cheating on us, we lost in the joust. We could normally have easily defeated those peasants, but we were very distracted, so it's unfortunate that we didn't make it past. We just weren't at 100%. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray Lord Ferris of Euronwood in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most gallant person you've heard of? And we'll talk him up. Lord Ferris. No, never mind. We're arrogant. As much as I would like to use this to make him like us more, we're an absolute dick. So we're gonna say ourselves. We do have the gallant trait after all. We're well known to be gallant. Alright, we'll do swordsmanship. He's doing a good job of it. It seems that my fears may have been unfounded. Despite every effort on part of my spies, I have found no indication the Lady Murray has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she has found one about my suspicions and is very disappointed in me. Well, she shouldn't have been acting questionable if she didn't want to be spied on. Good. Well, appears our wife is probably not cheating on us. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to go through all the events, aren't we? Oh, Christ. All they needed to do was add a third option so you could exile this, but... Pain. Fucking pain. Some exciting gameplay here. Getting through a 3-minute long event chain. Arthur Redsteel died. Oh, man. He was Beric Dayne's, like, one of his first great allies. And I think his first squire, too, wasn't he? That's the last of the original generation from our house who was still really around. Damn. His sons inherited a spindly, lustful, vengeful knight. Lord Gweren of High Hermitage. Trade Arthur in swordsmanship again, and we'll get a new steward. We'll go for Lord Gweren. His father had a place on our court. There's no reason he shouldn't as well. They're good allies of our family. And yeah, the CK3 experience is definitely getting cucked. That is true. Or doing the cucking. It really depends. One or the other. In CK3, there are only two options. Cuck or be cucked. Let's see if we can get some spies in the court of Lord Paramount Laren. I know there's a way to do this, right? Can we get his wife? No, we cannot. They all like their liege, unfortunately. No spies will be had there. What's up, Scepter? Didn't realize you were streaming today. Yeah, I'm going to try streaming on Wednesdays a little bit. See how it goes. Trade chivalry. Anything major happens. We found out that we have a claim on all of God's grace. We lost a couple tournaments. And we are now training our son as our squire. That's about it. Nothing crazy. Lord Arthur is a non-absolute Giga Chad. He is a bit of a beast. I mean, look at that prowess. That is kind of crazy. To make Lord Ferris of Euronwood more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I'll make sure to mention his... Go clear about rationality. I think he'd like that. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Good, it worked. Let's challenge our rival to a fight. Let's see if we can do it. We're challenging this poor peasant woman to a fucking duel because we're such a dick. Arthur is just, again, I can't stress this enough. He's just a massive cunt. Like, there's no other way to put it. Is he an absolute beast of a sword with no equal? Of course, he's amazing at it. Is he literally a piece of shit? Yes, 100%. So we just challenged our rival, Leah, a peasant leader, who again, I assume, gained our ire and anger after showing up at our court and probably asking for either less taxes for her village, maybe like local bandits to be gotten rid of, something really reasonable, I'm sure, which we took offense to. Because how dare an uppity fucking peasant speak to us? So we're gonna duel her and we're gonna murder her in cold blood, as honor demands. It's just honor. That's all this is, all right? It's completely reasonable behavior for an adult man. For a few brief moments, Lee and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my Sandornish sword, ready to defend myself, while she clutches her mace firmly in hand. This fight may only be till first blood. Bullshit, we're gonna murder her. But that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Unexpectedly, Leah managed to swing a vicious kick from my shin, momentarily hobbling me. Better women than you have died trying to break my guard. I'm sorry, what, Arthur? No, let's be a dick. You think you could beat someone as famous as me? That would be what he says. My words cut deep into Leah's ego. They shouldn't. Well, we actually are very competent, so they probably shouldn't. Everyone knows my fame, my prestige, and her reputation pales in comparison. Unexpectedly, Leah managed to swing a vicious kick from my shin. She's just kicking the shit out of us. This is kind of sad. All right, we're going to continue to be a cunt. That's the best you've got? You can't even hit me. Time and again, I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keeping just within tempting distance. Soon, Leah is showing signs of exhaustion. Well aware that she's utterly outmatched, Leah hurls herself at me bodily, forcing me backwards with all the desperation of the doomed. My form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and Leah's stance is formidable. I have yet to open up my opponent's guard at all, and see no way yet to claim victory. All right, we're gonna do the fun one. Better women than you have died trying to break my guard. My sword is a better protector than a shield, parrying, countering, and guarding against Leah's every move. All right, we're gonna say it again. You can't beat someone as famous as me. Oh fuck, he lost. No way. He fucking lost. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, fuck. You know what's a good way to earn a reputation? Asks my opponent, eyes narrowing in response to my mocking boast. Killing someone famous! She's not wrong. My hesitation gives her just the right opportunity to strike me in the chest with a rapid thump. Fuck. Surprised and wounded, I pose little resistance to keep to the next blow, which takes my sword, and Leah prepares to crush me with her next attack. Jesus Christ, we actually lost. Oh, fuck. You'll rue the day you defeated Lord Arthur? Oh my god. Actually lost. That's hilarious. I have to say, I'm kind of glad to see him lose, but... Oh, man. I mean, he was such an insufferable dick. I mean, fucking hell. Great fighter, terrible human being. Reminds me of certain someone. Yeah, Arthur's father was horrible. Ulrich was a dick. And funny, Arthur did watch him get murdered by our, at the time, Guardian in single combat in Starfall. Our grandfather was great, though. Beric was fantastic. But the last two have been kind of absolutely insufferable. Someone with an eye patch and a severe drinking problem. She wasn't paying taxes. Stop spreading lies. Lord Arthur, Knight of Dorne, is the best. Oh boy. At least our son's doing well. Try and commission a... Let's get some regalia. While performing his duties as my spy master, Lord Davos has uncovered the secret held by Lord Dunstan of Prince's Pass. He schemed from the shadows to have Beliona murdered, who is a dead dwarf. Well, not our intended target, but we now have some shit on Lord Dunstan as well. We could blackmail him. We're not above blackmail. Let's do it. A new horse breeder has been producing exceptionally superior Dornish sand steeds recently. Unlike other breeders, this man's stock is notably faster, more durable, and more beautiful than other breeders' horses. While the Dornish sand steed is already superior to other horses in Westeros, this man's stock seems to be a new generation of powerful horses. And to make matters more interesting, it seems the man does not know the value of them. He is selling the steeds at a meager cost. We'll buy his entire stock. So many meme events, I swear to God. We successfully blackmailed Lord Dunstan. Perfect. We had a second son! I've had a son! Who's probably ours, though it's a little questionable. We're really paranoid. We might not think that that was our kid. Ah, he's handsome. Like his father. Yeah. I guess his mother. Kind of. Mainly his father. Alright, what are we naming our son? Arthur the Third. No. Our son is already named Arthur. We need to name him something else. Tales of Arthur. Winner of a tournament at King's Landing and got his ass beat by a village girl. Will spread across Westeros. Yeah. There'd probably be a song or two about that, I'd say, honestly. Each character has a personality like villain. What is Arthur's personality trait? It doesn't say, actually. I know how we can see it. If we tab to another character, we'll be able to see it, Zany. Alright. Oberyn? Theodore? Bernard, Richard, Salazar? Bernard's good. I like Bernard. We'll go with Bernard. Alright, let me save. I know how we can do this. 1 second. Sandro. Hold on. The Grand Campaign is until Sunday. He's a bold antagonist. Lord Arthur will act against you and others according to his personality. So yeah, he's a bold antagonist. I'd say that's about right. I think that's pretty fitting. Also, our Ironborn Marshal has died, unfortunately. He was one of our best knights, so that's a shame. We'll make Cassio Golstend into our Marshal. We've come to trust him greatly after he's done much to teach our son. That being said, Arthur is really not learning as much as I'd hoped. Sadly. Bernard Starr, like Dorn Star. Ooh. Bernard Starr. Bernard Starr, yeah. No, I see it. That's clever. If you named him Lysandro, he would be the massivest of cunts. Yes, but he'd also be a beast. He's very chivalrous. Wish we could duel people easier. We'll need to repair our sword. We'll save up for that. We also need more knights. We've been focusing a little too much on tournaments and beating the shit out of local village women. We need to actually look after our court here. You cannot believe that the agents of your spymaster would go unnoticed at my court forever. I demand you cease this rebellious behavior at once. Why is having my spymaster and Sunspear rebellious behavior? That is untenable and rude. He can imprison us, so let's not play with fire. It's just a mistake. I told him to go to the other Sunspear. You know, the other one. He must have mistaken it. He went to the wrong Sunspear. That's a shame. I'll have him reprimanded for that. Let's try strategy again. Come on, Arthur. I believe in you. No, he really cannot do strategy. One day, Houe Dayne will make for very shitty Paradox gamers. We could petition our liege, but given we just pissed him off, we'll probably want to wait. Can we use the name a child next time? Yes, you can. You can always use that. I spelled my wife Maria, chattering excitedly to Katrina, listing ideas and suggestions for her regalia. My metalsmith is barely concealing her contempt, clearly annoyed at my spouse's interference. And as you are forging regalia, It may as well match my grandmother's old Vicaliat. Why do Katrina's soul seems to be dying? Fuck. Oh, our wife is ill. Uh-oh. Come, darling, let's leave it. So, to the expert. Let's tell her to fuck off and not fuck up our regalia we're spending 100 gold on. Oh, he's struggling with swordsmanship today. That's not good. All right. Given we have a second son, I think it is probably time we start considering a war for God's grace. We still will need that hook on our liege, though. We can't trade it for a hook, can we? Are there any other major ways to get hooks besides sending a spy master to find out secrets and blackmailing? I mean, I know we can get events where we'll get them, but they're quite rare if I remember right. We are invited to a tournament in Sandstone. Very well. Our neighboring capital. Today my daughter Elysia was taught a lesson in vassal management by Christen. It was a rather complicated course, necessary perhaps, but beyond her grasp. My subjects only ever wish me well. I will trust my subjects indiscriminately so that we can build the realm together. Oh, you sweet gullible child. I will let her become trusting. She'll never rule. She's a woman. That's fine. She can become trusting. She is trusting, generous, fickle, and vengeful. That's an interesting combo. Let's give her a different guardian, too. Ooh, none of these will work really well. We'll just do it ourselves. Your first son is kind of not a good person, so maybe wait for the second to grow up. That's not how inheritance works, I'm afraid. He's not, though. Jesus Christ. He's gluttonous and vengeful. Arthur, you fucking disappointment. Let's get really drunk and tell him how disappointed we are in him. That'll help. He'll probably, like, do better because of that, I think. That's good parenting. What's up, Leonidas? How are you doing? See, the key to good parenting is to give them traumatic moments in their childhood that make them stronger. That's the key to good parenting in Westeros. Let's take him horse riding. Also, Robert just died. Oh, shit. He died at 79. It is now King Amory, the son of Queen Cersei and Robert Baratheon, who also already has a fuck ton of kids. He is beautiful, ambitious, stubborn, calm, and lazy. A seducer, a pilgrim, a knight, and a flamboyant trickster. Solid stats. He's also bisexual, nice. His wife is from Westerling. Oh, they're from the Westerlands. Probably makes sense given the name. Definitely no liver failure at age 30. No. He made it to 78 or 79. My courage and training have seen me through the preliminary rounds. All right, I think it's time we give Arthur a shave here. We need to get him a... Isn't there a... Where is it? Hold on. There we go. We're going to give him a new look, and then we're going to at the same time introduce a new court fashion, which are these mustaches. I think they look very good on a Dornish man, you know. And everyone we've asked about them has said that they're a fantastic mustache. So, clearly, we know what we're doing. We'll be able to show it off in this tournament to everyone. Yeah. All right, we're going to be fighting Master Orlin, who is an enduring but very weak man. We're basically just about to beat the shit out of an old man who can barely get on his horse. That's kind of embarrassing. And we immediately knocked him off his horse. That's about right. You made Peter the Great of Russia. Yeah, it's similar. I strode around my court, proud of my new, bold-fashioned forward statement. My heavy golden bush shimmering in the light of the hall. See, that's not the real fashion change that we've done in our court. Now, the golden boots are definitely fantastic and make us look good when we're knocking people off their horses in tournaments. But the real fashion improvement is the demand that everyone gets a beautiful mustache like ours. Hold on, can I do something? I can. We're going to mandate that all our knights take on this custom. All of our knights need to have this mustache. Every single, well, not you, because you're horribly disfigured and we can't see your face. But everyone else needs to shave. Everyone else needs to take upon our custom. If you're one of the knights in our household, you will shave your beard into this fashionable mustache. There we go. That's better. Much better. Every single one of you, not a single man goes unshaven in my court. When we go to tournaments, we have to look our best, and everyone has to know that Houe Dayne has the most drip out of any house. There we go. Almost done. We have a lot of knights. There's a lot of shaving that needs to be done right now. You too. Beautiful. Beautiful. All the knights of our court now bear the distinction of good fashion. Fantastic. Fantastic. Not only is House known for the greatest swordsman and the greatest tourney champion in all of Westeros, we're also known for the greatest fashion and the finest mustache. Oh god, we have to go through all these events again. Right, swordsmanship of Arthur again. Good, he's improving. Oh fuck. This is friggin' traumatic after last week's elections, the Turkish ultra-nationalist mustache. Is that a thing? It's gone to a runoff election as well, right, Demon? Oh. Oh. Okay. Time disappears in Katrina's shop, drinking mead as we excitedly discuss the regalia she's making for me. Am I imagining things, or is there an indescribable tension? The hour has grown late, and my metalsmith puts down her tongs, taking a deep quaff from her goblet, and smiles at me knowingly. Ah. Well, the mustache has this effect on women. I mean, we can't blame her. She could be the most chaste maiden in the whole land, but one look at our luxurious mustache would have her, I mean, sliding off her chair, frankly. So this is understandable. Really, this is on us, if anyone. This is our fault, right? I mean, it's a shame. It's just too good. I can't deny something stirs in me. My heart quickens, and I find myself holding her in my arms as she embraces me in return. What is happening? It's the mustache. It just has a natural, like sexual aura, you know? It's just the mustache aura. We're an arrogant piece of shit, so of course we'll be fine with this. And we're gonna screw our metalsmith. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. You can't not with this much drip. So like in the middle of the tournament, we just like fucked off to our tent and screwed our metalsmith. Nice. All right, next we will be fighting Master Morgan of Karagibi. I'm saying that wrong. Ah, nothing but a lowborn. A commoner. A peasant. Very angry looking one. He has a beard, no mustache. This will be easy. Easy. And we knock him off his horse. Of course we do. Commoners cannot possibly defeat a attorney champion of our caliber. He is Argond. Their characters will look like a two people, long hair with the King of Macedonia, Alexander, and the mustache of Peter the Great. Yeah, I could see that. Also, what's up, Lollipop? That's a good way to put it. Soon we gotta have the bear tax in the kingdom. Are there bears in Dorne? Ah, Lord Dunstan got defeated. We have a hook on him. We found out about his lover. Oh, the beard tax, yeah. I remember that from Peter the Great. I read a biography on him when I was younger. Trying to westernize. That's kind of like when they, when Turkey banned the fez, right? Or did they tax the fez or ban it? I forget. But in order to, like, westernize, they didn't allow the use of the fez anymore. The Herald announces the next tilt, Lord Balin. Ah, we all should deal with him easily enough. Least attractive Dornish man, true. And we knocked him off his horse. Wonderful. All right, the final tilt. Lord Bayard of the Tower of Joy. Oh, my. That's got some history of our family. We got this. We've got this. Mustache, give us power. And we knock him off his horse. Beautiful. One after another, I vanquished every opponent put before me. Which is better, the thrill of victory, the renown won by my house, or the glint of the treasure awarded to the champion? It matters not, all are mine. Beautiful. Beautiful. We leave with gold, prestige, and a new lover. No need to have tax. Ever loves Arthur, just not the village which didn't pay taxes. Yeah, you got the shit beaten out of us. Yeah, banning fezzes. Okay, well, it's not tax then. Who's in charge of the Reach now? Lord Paramount Leo. Whoa, the Tyrells lost the Reach. It's the Reach pedals now. Installed by faction demand. Wow. Yeah, the Tyrells were pushed out of power a while back. Does not look 60, does he? Yeah, that happened a long time ago. It happened almost 50 years ago. I didn't even notice that. What else did I not notice in this game? Renly's in power. I know that. Tullies are still in power. It's the son of Admiral now. Who the fuck is this? Lady Paramount Brienne. There's a Baratheon in charge of the Westerlands. What? Because Queen Cersei's second son inherited when she died, who was a Baratheon due to her marriage with Robert. That fucking sucks. This woman is so incompetent too. The Lannisters are still around. They have nothing but this tiny holding, I think. Is that it? Oh, they've got her too. Lady Dorna the Impaler of Lowell. Yeah, they just got a couple minor holdings. Wow. We can start a faction like this at some point, yes. The Aarons and then the Starks as well. All right, I think it's been long enough. Let's send our spy master back to Sunspear. We might get imprisoned. There is always the chance. So let's see. Can we let's get a haircut too. Let's find something a little bit more fitting for him. Fucking mullet. Jesus Christ. We'll go for this look. That's more knightly looking. There we go. My lover Katrina approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anything special to you, my lord? She must read my irritation at such a personal question. This is for our regalia we've commissioned. It'd be really funny to dedicate it to our wife, given it's being made by our lover, who we're cheating on our wife with. We're an arrogant prick. We'd have a sense of humor. We're going to name this regalia after our wife, who we're currently cheating on with the woman making it. So that's kind of funny. We'll do that. Because we're an absolute dick. The wilderness is calling out to me. It's been too long since I last hunted. Out there in the hills of Starfall, there are plenty of majestic stags. One of those would do well on my dinner table tonight. Something is missing, though. Are the hunting spheres too old or dull, or is it companions I lack? We'll get a hunting dog to go with us, and we'll go hunting. Oh, we can't. Never mind. Gotta ask the family alcoholic, like the family from Sicily game. Oh, fuck. You mean the Sardinian one with Taurus? Can Arthur start a faction? Yes. Long hair suits him. It does, but I think this makes him look more mustachioed and knightly. What are we naming our dog? We need a name for our dog. Anyone got a name? Poor Maria? Yeah, no, our poor wife. Agreed. She did fall. Well, to be fair, she didn't fall for the wrong man. She was given a forced marriage, as happens in Westeros. Name of our rival. Yeah, we could name her after the Blackmonts. We'll name him Christen, as a personal insult to the head of the Tolan family. The Blackmonts aren't in power. Damn. Yeah, anyway, we'll name our dog after him, and we'll make it very well known what we've done to try and piss him off. We're trying to get into a duel with him. All right, come on, Arthur. There we go. He's patient, gluttonous, and vengeful now. You romanced him? Romance 2. Ah, a grand tourney in Hellholt. Of course, we'll go to that. Ah, her. Yeah. Oh my god, the regalia she made was absolute shit. Over here, my lord. My lover Katrina waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. It's okay. It gives us prestige, attraction opinion, and dynasty opinion, which isn't horrible. It's not very good either. It's fine. The true treasure we got along the way was a side piece to our wife. All right, another tournament. We'll need to make sure Arthur grows a mustache like us when he grows up too. We're through the preliminary rounds. Let's make sure all our vassals have also taken to this tradition. We'd be mandating this. There we go. I think that's everyone. Oh, nope. Nope. You need a cut there. There you go. That's better. The cultural thing. Alrighty. Ah, fuck. I clicked the wrong button and now we have to watch all of them. What's up, Bitter? How you doing? Master Silas. 15 prowess. He is a skilled fighter. Let's bet on ourselves. We hit him with our spear, and we knocked him right the fuck off his horse. We made money, we got prestige, and we move on to the further rounds. Working my VR simulation to teach about camping safety and ethics. Nice, man. Oh, yeah. For your summer camp, you're doing right. Ugh, I've got to go through all these now. We need to get a hook on our liege so we can take God's grace. It would be so nice to get another branch of our family powerful in Dorne. Working at camp, but the simulation thing's a personal project. May propose it to the scouts. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, man. Were you in Boy Scouts, Bitter? I need to remember to start not clicking through this event chain. That would save a lot of time. Why did I get pinged in? One moment. You got Eagle. Hell yeah, dude. Your liege is such a nice person. He's a really nice guy, which we wouldn't respect at all. All right, Lord Angron. I think that just immediately makes me think of Warhammer 40k. This guy is very strong. We might struggle to fight him. I will bet on us again, though. We'd be very overconfident. Fuck, we got hit by a lance. Did we go off our horse? We did not. We're still up. We hit him. And we knocked him off his horse. Beautiful. He had us there in the first half, not gonna lie. But not at the end. Wait, no, he's still up. Fuck. We won it! Yeah. And lastly, we will need to face Lord Castos of House Britain. We'll bet on ourselves again. We've been making lots of money off ourselves. No reason not to continue it. Yeah, patient and vengeful is very terrifying. Not someone you want to feud with. Come on, we've got this. We hit him. Yeah, and we won it. I think we won the tournament too. No, we didn't. Not quite. And we knocked Lord Rodri off as well. I think that should be it. Yes. We won. I think this is our 5th tournament we've won so far, and our 2nd grand tournament. Hell yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, our Lord Paramount is just temperate, diligent, compassionate, and handsome. He's a very nice guy. Like, he's a very nice guy. 28 stewardship, too. He'd be an incredible lord to have in Dorne. Like, this would just be an age of prosperity. Which is why we can just go around, like, fighting people in tournaments, not really caring about our kingdom. Or our lordship, or holding. Guess I should say. Innovations are so slow. A grand tourney in High Garden. On the one hand, I don't really want to go to the Reach. They're full of silly people and marcher lords who we have no respect for. On the other hand, the chance to knock a bunch of Reach lords off their horses does sound very appealing, so I think we're going to go. If we can publicly embarrass all of the Reach lords and win that tournament, it will be much for our own glory and that of Dorne itself. I would say. He must be close to being able to be knighted here. He's done a lot of good stuff for a while. Let's look at his progress. Oh, as soon as they come of age, they can become a knight. They've already done really well. Sweaty, tired, and in need of food, a long day of training for the troops is coming to an end. As we search for a place to camp, we spot an old abandoned castle in the distance. Taking in my surroundings, I declare, this is where we'll make camp for the night. The sun is setting, and with every step towards the ruin, it looks more ominous. Before long, the soldiers are whispering about ghosts. We'll go inside. We're not a fucking coward. What's up, Orion? Yeah, our wife is a high tower. Darkness, dampness, and desolation reign inside the castle, and all traces of life are gone. We'll go upstairs and look around. 170 gold found in this abandoned castle. I always found that event to be a little strong, but we could use the money. No, Arthur's still around. He just had a haircut, and he's gotten a fantastic mustache now. We were defeated in the preliminary rounds and eliminated from the tournament. Fucking cheaters in Highgarden. Those fucking Reach Lords, no honor. They made us travel all the way to Highgarden just to fucking cheat. We're gonna go home. This insult is too great. No honor. No honor at all in the Reach. No secrets found about Lord Paramount Laren. He might not just have any, to be fair. He's a really nice guy, and there's always a chance he just has no secrets. But we need to find one so we can take God's grace. Keep training Arthur in swordsmanship. I thought he'd have white hair. No, he inherited brown hair, oddly enough. It would have been from his mother, because she had brown hair and our father had white hair, which is very weird. We'll go pet our dog. You could have believed the agents of your spy master would go unnoticed to the court. God damn it. Yeah, we'll remove him. Sorry about that. It was the wrong Sun Spear again. God damn it. That's unfortunate. Are there any other ways we could get a hook out of him? What's up, Chiefs? We've started a new fashion. We've won some more tournaments. And we're trying to get a hook on the Lord Paramount so we can fight a war for God's grace, which we have a claim on. Unfortunately, our Lord Paramount is literally a fucking saint, so it's impossible to find shit on him. Is this roleplay or single player? It's a bit of both. Single player is always lighter on roleplay, but it is an RP game, for sure. Grand Commanders, that's true. That is true, Zany. Also, what is up, Denise? How are you feeling about the election, man? Hold on. Bear with me. I'm gonna Google this. I know CK3 fairly well, but CK3, how to get claim on someone. Right, how to get hook. Blackmail with secret. Fabricate hook scheme, which requires an intrigue perk. Random events. Fabricate hook scheme. Ransom and prison character back to them. Random events. Ah, fuck, yeah. Unless we go the intrigue route, we probably won't get one. It's unfortunate. Let's appoint some more positions at our court. Let's get a court smith. We'll go for Oimer Prawn. Captain of the household guard will go to... None of them are very competent, to be fair. We'll hold off. I'm going to invite more knights. Or can we not? No, we cannot. We'll need to recruit more knights, but we will need a lot of money for that, so we can wait. Be patient. I voted for K, but it's pretty much over. Yeah. From what I saw on the news, there's a lot of shady shit going on over there, Demon. There's actual evidence of HTTP votes being entered as MHP votes because they upload both vote count on the chest and votes that have entered in the system, and you can compare them at home. Yeah, I read so much this morning and yesterday about some sketchy shit happening. Pretty crazy. He's paranoid, so you can go intrigue as to now why is being nice to him. That's true. After we complete Overseer, we'll go intrigue. Here we are a ways from it. You know what? Let's just switch to intrigue. Do we go temptation? Do we go intimidation? Or do we go skullduggery? What do we think? Skullduggery or temptation? Is Arthur gonna go start sleeping around and cheating on his wife primarily, or are we just gonna be scheming? I'll do a poll, and while I do that poll, I'm gonna make more coffee. All right, y'all gonna decide what we go with? I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Discussing the election. Turkey should be kicked from NATO, invited to put a U.S. puppet government in charge. So we can replace Turkey and NATO. Huh. So this population is half of Istanbul. What kind of replacement is that? I really had hoped that Turkey would get rid of Erdogan. I mean, Turkey could be a very wealthy, powerful, relevant nation, but he's just kind of a bit of a dictator, and not a very competent one either. All things considered. All right, it was a tie between skullduggery and temptation. We're going to go temptation. I feel, given his arrogant stubbornness and just generally paranoid status. Remember earlier, we had rumors that our wife had been cheating on us and our son wasn't ours. Technically, nothing came out of that, but with Arthur's paranoia that he's had his whole life, I think he would probably still deep down think that his wife had cheated on him, so we're going to start doing it in revenge. Because we're an absolute colossal prick. It's a gateway to Asia, such a valuable geographic location. Oh, incredibly. Yeah, the Bosphorus is so important. We are not weirding Dawn, Ehrlich. No. We had too many bad traits when we came of age, so we didn't get the event to wield Dawn. So it's above the family hearth right now. We're trying to train our son to wield it when he grows up, but he has a lot of bad traits, so that's looking kind of unlikely, sadly. He will become a knight immediately, though. We'll hold a feast. We haven't done one of those in a long time. You think that'd dawn on him? Are you proud of that one? Like, as NATO's second biggest army. Turkey is very key, but I mean, Erdogan wants to play all sides at once, you know. How about the flux stones? That's a good question. That over there smiling, and I made across the hull with intimate familiarity. A possible affair. All right, we're checking out what everyone's doing. Felix Fluxstone is still alive. He's 54. He got wounded somehow. He's also married. We can't get him back into our court. I know that. Oh. He's still alive. He's doing all right. He's just wounded. All right, we have seduction. We need to build up our intrigue so that we can go down, where is it? Fabricate hook. We want truth is relative. So, in order to do that, let's try and bed the wife of our rival. We can't. She's dead. That's unfortunate. Come on, Lord Christen. Get married so we can fuck your wife. All right, is there anyone else we really hate? Yeah. Try and fight, fuck the wife of Lord Leomer of the Old Hills. It's just a boat across. She's frail. That's fine. Lady Samantha. There we go. She loves her husband. Oh, god damn it. Fuck off. Come on, we gotta do this to rivals. We can't just do it to anyone. Damn it, she's chased. No, she's very tall. True. Germany struggling with the gas from Germany. I can't imagine what would happen to Turkey. Germany really did, like, more or less get off it from what I read, at least. A lot of it, at least. The dependence as to what it was before. All right. We're going to go after the Lord. Nope, 0%. She also loves her husband. God damn it. Why is Dorne full of happy marriages? Oh. A Lannister, too. She loves her husband. I swear to fucking God. Lady Valena the heartthrob. Oh, fuck. That is a very tall woman. She's unmarried. She's clearly not in love with her fucking husband. What's up, Drake? How you doing? All right, we'll go for it. We'll go for Lady Valena the heartthrob. She's of the same dynasty as the Blackmonts, so that'd be useful. The fleeting gaze I received from my spymaster Davos is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner. Our spymaster's shy. That's a problem. But we'll help him out and get a hook on him. Turkey and Azerbaijan control oil for Europe now after Russia, and Azerbaijan is a complete dictatorship. True. Because we don't get any pipelines from Iraq or... There's no pipelines from Iraq or Iran there, right? I don't think any of that's shipped into you guys. Oh. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my honorable liege, Lord Paramount Laram. He inquires about my opinion on trade routes, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. Can we get a hook on him from this? No. Well, we'll get to know him better. Unlike Game of Thrones, everybody's happily married. So far. So far. I guess the Dornish are just, like, very solid in marriage. Mostly. I've been in the hospital for almost 30 days now. I went through a shit ton of chemo and stem cell transplant. I'm doing really well now, but I have a long road ahead. Jesus, man. What kind of... I assume it's cancer, right? What kind do you have? Sorry to hear that, dude. That's horrible. I'm glad you're doing better, too. I'm glad it's working for you. Our daughter came of age? Myelofibrosis bone marrow cancer. Oh, shit, man. Really sorry to hear that. Cancer is absolutely horrible. I obviously never had it myself, but I saw all that stuff firsthand when I was young because my mother got it, and I know how hard that is, so I hope things improve for you, dude. Hope things get even better for you. But if the stem cell and transplants and chemo is working, then hopefully it will improve. A content antagonist. She's a naive appeaser. Oh, fuck. Oh, she didn't really come out well, did she? God damn it, Elysia. Well, our daughter's an embarrassment. Our son's an embarrassment. Our second daughter is okay. And our second son is very solid, actually. Also improved a lot of stem cells were from my sister, who's a full match, so that's good. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear that. I actually don't know much about stem cell transplant stuff. I assume that's something that's come along like the last couple of years. Hell yeah, man. Glad to hear that. Alright, our daughter's an incompetent. We need to marry her off as soon as we possibly can. How the fuck can we marry her to the Prince of the Iron Throne? That makes no sense. Nope. Almost copyrighted music. You almost had me, YouTube. Fuck you. I'm gonna play a classic. Let's play some nostalgia music. Yeah, so apparently we could literally marry her to the heir of the Iron Throne, but seeing as that is nonsensical, we're not going to do that. We can marry her to the Arbor, but he's a fucking Reached Lord, so that's kind of disgusting. The Vances. We can marry her to the Blackmonts. We can marry her to the heir of House Lannister. The Lannisters in this timeline have really fallen from grace. They have nothing but a few minor holdings, so they're not the great family they used to be. That being said, if we could get our line into the Lannister line and we help them regain power, we could find ourselves with a very strong ally. We kind of have to play the long game here. I think we're going to do that. We'll marry our daughter to Lyndon Lannister. They'll be perfect for each other. They're both fairly incompetent. They used to take it out of bone marrow, but stem cells are the least painful way to go to in a donor. They take the stem cells out of the donor, and after chemo and everything else, they inject them in me. It takes 6 months for them to take hold. Crazy thing, my blood type will change to my sister's from this. Really? Completely? That's crazy. Damn. Well, that's cool. I don't remember that treatment from last time. I kind of was, I don't know, I guess keeping up with cancer treatments. But hell yeah, dude. That's crazy your blood type will change, though. Like, wow. You'll be an O+ after this. Wow. That's crazy how the body works. Cool, Master Clern for our Castellan. He won the tournament for the Iron Throne. He's the most well-known person in all Westeros. Yeah, we are the most well-known knight in Westeros. That is true. But I don't think even then that would justify us marrying the heir to the Iron Throne, honestly. So we'll go with the Lannisters. The past 10 years. Gotcha. Yeah, sounds about right. Well, hell yeah, man. Good to see that cancer treatments are getting better. Alrighty. Our daughter will be married off to a Lannister then. Our son has almost come of age. Well, everyone headed home to their respective homes. I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife, Maria, to thank for such a feast, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. We have a very healthy relationship with our wife, who we're cheating on. Always good. We are 40 now. We're starting to get up there. Marriage maternal? No, we're not trying to replace the Lannisters as a dynasty. We're just trying to get our line and the Lannister line obviously integrated into one another. That's the main thing we're trying to do. My chair just went down. I don't know why. Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that'll make a real impression on Lady Valena. What is she like? Just, paranoid, gregarious, and arrogant. And a poet. We'll commission a piece of poetry for her. You can transfer one of your traits to your son. We can, but why the fuck would we do that? Look at our traits, Erlich. They're not the kind of traits I think we'd want to teach our son. Even us, the arrogant oaf we are, would know that. Ah, she liked our poem. Good. This would be a great person to have as a lover, because not only is she a leader of one of the houses, one of the large houses in Dorne, she's also related to the Blackmonts, who we hate. And generally, it would just be very useful to have under our thumb. Her Diplo is 27 too. That's crazy. A falling star. How do you mean, Orion? You mean gift her a falling star? Let's go hunting. As me and my counselor are gathering for a meeting, my dog Kristen approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. We won't let him in. We're an arrogant fuck. I exit the meeting room only to discover Kristen is gone. I look everywhere for her, high and low, but if she's lost and scared. Suddenly I stumble upon my daughter Doria, with a dog practically in her lap, vigorously scratching its black stomach. Nice. Hell yeah. Our dog was just hanging out with our daughter. That's fine. You would think it a creature from myth, a god disguised in human form. Its imposing sight lying dead before me. We killed a massive stag. We can sell it, we can give it to Claren, or we can have it sent to the High Septum. Yeah, we'll sell it. We're a very selfish man. We wouldn't do anything else with it. Have the wildlings done anything yet? They've united in part. There's a queen beyond the wall. Queen Barca of First Force from House Shivers. There's a kingdom up there now. The wall has actually expanded past the wall. That's fucking crazy. Whoa. Yeah, the wall has expanded. In this timeline, the wall's like, no, 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 no. It's not enough for us to sit here and guard the wall. We're gonna go conquer all the wildlings. I like how also the giant kingdom has 340 soldiers. Fuck. We still got the Mormonts? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He could fall from the grace in his arrogance, but still time. Oh, I see. I see. Absolutely. Wouldn't surprise me. Can you imagine the wall of an actual settlement and shipping port? It'd be interesting. I mean, I could imagine like a trading port on like on the coast of like what's it called? The Eastwatch. I could see there being a big port on Eastwatch or something, you know? Definitely. I mean, like, what would it even be trading from the wall, though? Like grain, I guess, or things traded with the wildlings? I make sure to pass through Ghost Hill on the day of the practice jousting meet. Lady Valena's officers are milling about instructing young knights, and I find Valena wandering among them. Whatever intentions I had, her attention is clearly on her duties as lady of these soldiers. Alright, we're going to try and show off. We're going to beat the shit out of all her squires to show her that we mean business. The mock joust turned out to be a great success for the novice knights. Lady Valena seemed to be enjoying herself, and after our intense battle, we shared a supportive embrace. Nice. Nice. Almost there. Oh, you mean like a trade route that would cross from both sides of Westeros? That could be very profitable if done well, actually, and could make the Night's Watch a lot of money. Hey mate, new viewer discovered your YouTube when all the Game of Thrones CK3 mod content came out. Love your videos, just wish there was more. What's up, Sir Burgundy? How's it going? Glad you enjoyed them. I have another Houe Dayne video I've been trying to put out for weeks now. I just recorded it while playing Game of Thrones music, and every time I've tried to publish it, even after editing it, YouTube bans it, so it can't be shown to anyone. So I am still trying to get that video published. It's just been driving me fucking crazy. But glad you enjoyed, man. What's up? A railroad inside the wall would be cool. Just like steampunk Westeros. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we got our lover pregnant. Katrina has come to me, and I immediately know why. She is with child, and there's little doubt in her heart, as is mine, as to who the father is. However, with my marriage to Maria, there's nothing I can do except hope that my involvement stays secret. God damn it. Well, we're gonna have a bastard. Like, the last name is Sand for Dorne for bastards, right? So it'll be something Sand. It's made out of snow, so you could use snow for quick shipments. Slide all the way across. True. I'm trying the new Ottoman's Decadence Disaster. It's just annoying and painful instead of difficult. Would you play a Game of Thrones Houe 4 mod? Maybe. Just for like a one-off thing, I might. Game of Thrones for me is always about like the nuance, like the politics, the scheming, you know. Less so just like fighting. And Game of Thrones in Houe 4, I feel I'd get bored of very quickly. I mean, it's made for CK3, right? But I might try it or something. Time for a Lone Star indeed. I think we just got rejected, didn't we? I should have read that event. Oh well. Our son really didn't get much better in Martial. His prowess isn't very good either. He also is struggling with chivalry now. Oh boy. Check DMs real quick. Sure. One second. Have you read Dune? I heard it's more about politics more than anything. Yeah, the Dune books are really good. They get really weird, like really fucking weird, but they're good. The ideas in them are very unique and interesting. The first Dune movie I love too. I don't know if y'all have seen the first Dune movie, but my gosh, fantastic. The books are also great. It'd be really cool to actually see like a CK3 Dune mod or something. I don't know how hard it would be to incorporate sci-fi elements, but a Dune mod for CK3 would actually be fucking sick, not gonna lie. There's that standalone game that came out, which wasn't too bad, but eh. Katrina is carrying the burden of having given birth to a fatherless bastard. It's terrible for an unmarried woman and her child, yet I cannot let it be known that I am the true father. What will become of my son? We could just tell everyone it's our child. Edwile. We're the type of dude to say it's our kid though, aren't we? Like, not gonna lie. We are the type of dude to just be like, yeah, so, I had a bastard. Yeah, that's mine. That's my kid. Anyway. The child is mine! We're a well-known adulterer now. The secret that Edwile is my child is suddenly on everyone's lips. This is like the greatest tourney night in all of Westeros too, so it'd be kind of a big deal, I guess. I already knew that Edwile was the result of my dalliances with Katrina, but the repercussions for Edwile could be dire. To live life as a bastard is not an easy thing. Yeah, Edwile Sand. We'll raise him in our court. We'll bring him up as a squire. We'll bring him up properly. No son of mine will be out in the cold. He is a Dane. He may be a Sand, but his blood has that of House Dayne. We will not leave him in the cold. It's Dorne after all. Everything's warm here. Our wife didn't seem to really care, not gonna lie. She really likes us. My God, now I feel actually horrible. Oh man, it's even worse that she doesn't hold it against us. That like makes this so much worse. Oh boy. Fuck. If she'd been angry and hated us, it'd be like, yeah, that's reasonable, but look, it's still 100. Oh boy, that is much worse. You might get punished, your liege is righteous. That is possible. Laren does like us, though. I think we're probably going to be fine. Let's try and get in his good graces just in case. Just to cover our ass here. I'm proud to see my son no longer a child, but an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Arthur, can come to truly understand it. He became a skilled tactician and a skilled fighter. He's not going to wield Dawn, though. There's no way in hell. And he became reckless, too. Good prowess. Okay stats. Not great. They're okay. There's no way in hell he's going to wield Dawn. Let's go ahead and knight him. Wait. Before you come a knight, son. God damn it. He can't have a mustache. Fuck. You know how embarrassing it is to knight a son without one of the distinguishing mustaches of our house? This is actually embarrassing. That's embarrassing, son. You'll grow one when you're older. We'll go ahead and knight him. We knighted our boy. No knighthood until he turns 18. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, we should have waited. I should have waited. Then we could have done it when he had a mustache. That would have been way better. He'll have a wizard beard. Not in my court, he won't. Purple boys. Damn right. House Dayne has all the drip. Wonderful. Good lad. And yet again, Dawn goes unwielded. Perhaps our second son or our bastard will wield Dawn. Watch as Edwild Sand is the one who ends up, like, becoming a sword of the morning. Oh no, he's sickly. Fuck. Oh. Come on, lad. You've got this. Oh, no. Oh, no. For the third night in a row, I'm sitting at the same table, at the same inn. It is an excellent view of the bar, and the captivating barmaid behind it. God damn it, Arthur! My daydream is interrupted when my vassal Lord Connery slams his taker down on the table. I've seen you docking and Aaron all night, he whispers with a sly smile. I do not blame you. She's a thoughtful woman. Yeah, that's what we're interested in, how thoughtful she is. Do you want me to make introductions? We are fairly drunk. We just publicly admitted we had a bastard, and our wife didn't care. Maybe our wife even supports us. Probably not, but we can pretend that when we're drunk to feel better. Yeah, let's get to know her. Let's get to know her. She seems like a nice, thoughtful young woman. Fuck. I've seen Aaron turn down more advances than I can count, but thanks to Lord Connery's introduction and relaxed demeanor, plus our mustache, let's be honest, she soon opens up. The conversation flows smoothly. I did not expect to have so much in common with a barmaid. I only realized Connery has left when Aaron puts her hand on my arm and asks if I want to have a room for the night. Well, a room for two, judging by the look in her eyes. Damn right. Damn right. Absolutely. Wonderful. We have multiple lovers now. What we need to do here is we're going to end up having a lot of bastards. We're going to basically go Oberyn style here. But if one of them becomes sword of the morning, it's all worth it. Because we are trying to build a martial court. And having more members of House Dayne is a good thing. Because remember, there's only 6 members of House Dayne left. I don't think I've really stressed that enough. Like, there's not many people left of our dynasty. We're actually pretty close to going extinct here. So, if anything, Arthur's doing this for the good of the family, really, right? Like, this is for the good of the family. We're doing it to help House Dayne. It's really, if anything, if you think about it, we're being unselfish. Like, we're being really a good person for fucking all these women, honestly. We're doing ourselves a favor and our family a favor. I mean, oh no, Edwild Sand died. God damn it. After we publicly claimed him to be ours and suffered everything else, he fucking died. Rest in peace, little Edwild. God damn it. Fuck. Ah, it's Herdian Spotswood. Absolutely. Look at that side eye. There's a lot of side eye going on right there. We need to find our son a wife, too. You marry a princess of the Iron Throne. Oh, my. I don't know about that, though. A Macy. The fuck is that? A mute. Whoa. We'll wait a little bit before we marry our son. My Marshal Casil has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock of you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Dunstan is someone you want on your side. Really? Are you related? No, you're not related. I don't know. This doesn't seem like a man who we would particularly want on our side. Get this drag out of my castle. You know what? We might need a new marshal. If Jesus Christ, Cassiel. He brought us such an incompetent guy. I mean, that's kind of crazy. It'd be cool if you could give titles to your bastards like Oberyn's kids. It would. I mean, they can earn it on their own through events in the game, but if we could hand them out, that'd be cool. When accolades like are something we can do in Game of Thrones with the DLC, with the update, I think we should be able to do that, but not for now. Alrighty. We are going to be fighting Lord Davos. Oh, he's our vassal. He was really into torturing. We're going to bet on ourselves. We'll make easy work of him. We hit him with our lance. And we knocked him right the fuck off. No, not quite. Yep, we knocked him off his horse. Wonderful. We won the tilt. I think a Euronwood gal would be fitting for Arthur II. Danes have been close to Euronwoods. That is true. Demon, that is very true, actually. They're all married, though. They are all married, so that is not an option, unfortunately. I do agree with you, though. Also, let's go ahead with all our money. Upgrade. We'll wait a little bit more. We'll upgrade the port again. Now we're going to fight Lord Connery of Star Crossing. We'll bet on ourselves again. Definitely the arrogant has nothing to play in this. I don't know what you're talking about. Marissa kind of breed. Jesus. Not gonna lie, Arthur is like the most hot and famous person in Dorne left alive. Pretty much. Pretty much. That is true. Wonderful. We knocked him off his horse. Easily enough. We gotta joust this guy. I don't think we'll have much of an issue here. We'll bet on ourselves again. We're making a fortune off of ourselves right now, really. And we immediately knock him off our horse. Wow, this is kind of ridiculous. There's no competition left for us in Dorne. We need another grand tournament in King's Landing so we can find true equals of our skill. These hedge knights in Dorne are not worth our time. Oh no, we just got hit by his lance. I spoke too soon. Fuck. We hit him with ours. Come on. And we knocked him the fuck off his horse. Get out of here, Lord Rodri. As I was saying, these hedge knights in Dorne are not worth our time. And the 6th tournament we have won in our lifetime is under our belt. Beautiful. Also, look at our prestige. We're almost a living legend. That's kind of crazy. Look at that. To be fair, we've won some of the most important tournaments in recent memory. Our maester died. Or did he? I think so. It's been for a maester at the Citadel. Given our fame, given our glory, given our lust for great deeds, we hold one Valyrian sword, that is true. We have Dawn, but the tradition of our house mandates only those of an unreasonable status can wield it. We have great wealth from our recent tournaments. We are the Admiral of Dorne. We know much of the seas to the east of Westeros. There are tales of men going to old Valyria and coming back with Valyrian steel of their own. Perhaps one sword is not enough for our family. What do we think? Should we take a trip to go try and find a Valyrian sword? We have the money for it, but if Arthur goes and dies, there's barely anyone left for our family. Oof. Yeah, I think he would do it, though. He's arrogant, he's stubborn, paranoid and vengeful. His arrogance has probably grown to such extreme degrees, he would think that there is nothing he couldn't do. Oh, we failed in seducing someone, didn't we? We'll wait until we have one more child to secure our line, and then we're going to go on an, excuse me, an expedition to Old Valyria. He needs to get remarried so I can try and fuck his wife. Who would even try and seduce at this point? Maybe one of the Reach Lord's wives? Why do they all have happy marriages? This is bullshit. Oh, what about the Tarly's wife? Yeah, too old. What about Renly's wife? He's very famous for not paying her attention. She loves her wife. No, adultery is a sin. God damn it. They do not want to dishonor themselves by committing adultery. And she loves her husband. To be fair, Renly is very likable. Well, shit. Our cousin? Oh, I don't know about that. We're not quite Targaryen enough. Your vassals to replace them? We're not a scheming guy like that, though, to be fair. Bear with me. There's like no options here. Why is it so difficult? We're the most famous tourney knight in all of Westeros. There we go. Alright, we'll go after Lady Tara of Red March. A man, Woody. Don't shit where you eat. True. Again, we're not Targaryens or Valyrians. We're not quite that crazy. Maester Alfirin. Alfirin? He is lazy, arbitrary, and forgiving. A novice physician. They sent us, like, literally one of their worst maesters. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Thank you, though. We don't need anyone else. I stumble upon my Chancellor, Master Garrus, crouching beside my dog, Kristen, vigorously scratching her stomach. This is quite... this dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. Oh, he's got the mustache, too. Wonderful. Wonderful. He keeps to good tradition. He became a sinner for a lowborn. True. We can take on a new squire. Eric Irondawn. Oh, he's the son of the Irondawn who used to be our marshal, Sigfrey. We like Sigfrey a lot. We train his son as our squire. He does have a very angry face, though, doesn't he? My God. We'll do it. Until our second son comes of age and we can train him, we'll do it. We'll make Cassiel his guardian as well. And let's also make sure we have a court tutor. Can we not get a court tutor? Oh, it's the maester who does that. Fuck. We'll send for a maester again then? Which is why it's really important we get a good one. That does make sense. For old bros. Arthur would have to have contempt for his vassals to do that. True. All right, we got a bit of a better one. Cynical, brave, and honest. A conscientious scribe, a diplomat, and a maester. A fearless nihilist. He'll work. My pursuit of Lady Tara's affection. It would be very helpful to know exactly what her tastes and preferences are. Let's ask. We're very arrogant and upfront. We'd ask. In front of her husband, too. He can't ride. Not surprising. He is an Ironborn, so he's not very good at riding horses. They're going to follow Imam Shi... Oh, man. Hold on. Let me get that right. Imam Shanacle Man. They would fall. Hope I got that semi-right. Alright, he can't ride. He's got to be good with a sword, though. I mean, he's an Ironborn. I would hope. Arthur is DLC. He did it with his wife despite being paranoid. Anyone can buy a token of affection, big or small. If I want to impress Lady Tara, I should send her something truly special. See, she is vengeful, greedy, patient, stubborn, and a poet. We'll do a seashell. Ah, thank you for the seashell you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. You're goddamn right. Yeah, we know what women want. I mean, we're very knowledgeable on all things, especially the desires of women. We're very good with that. We'll see if he's good with strategy. No, he also can't do strategy very well. What we could petition our liege to expand our city holdings around Starfall. He's a very nice guy. He might even do it. Let's go petition him. I'm escorted to Lord Paramount Laren's throne room, where he beckons to me to approach and address him. I lay out my arguments for the development of the settlement of Desert's Edge and the lordship of the Radiant Cliffs, listing the benefits just as rehearsed. After listening to my speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, absolutely, vassal. I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of this matter. Thank you, my liege. Wonderful. He's an architect. Oh, that works out very nicely then. Cool. He's going to build us an entire city. Where was that built at exactly? She's not sure. We'll look for it in a moment. Yeah, true. He is an absolute beast. A sellsword by the name of Aros has arrived at my court today, and after first speaking to my marshal, he has come before me seeking employment. Aros Casimir, not a bad man, but we will remind the small folk what life is like without my protection. But we'll tell him to fuck off. A grand tournament in Highgarden. Last time we went there for a tournament, they fucking cheated. But if we can get redemption, we will do it. He displayed excellent chivalrous behavior. All right, when we're done with this scheme, we're gonna start trying to get a hook on Lord Paramount Laren. Recruit our wife as a spy as well. She's aiding us in strutting intrigue, so it makes sense. what's up, Vammy? How you doing? We also do need to find a wife for our son. Who are the Macy's? Oh. Nice. They're in Craig's Hook. They'd make for a good family to marry into. We'll marry our son into the Macy's. Ama, wait, no, she's a bastard. Never mind. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. Not a lot of great houses we can marry into here, is there? You know what? No, I still just don't think it makes sense to marry a Baratheon. Oh wait, there's not a lot of good options for him. Trying to beat the heat. Yeah, it has really warmed up, hasn't it? Get your fan on high. Marry your son to a Stokeworth. 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 Nope, I spelled it wrong again. Don't see him. They might have got extinct. It's been a while. What's up, Blackfire? I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Aren't you using your intrigue to seduce? Yes, we are. We're still seducing the Lady of Red March. A Dornish ally would be good to have for internal wars. Yeah, I'd like to do the Euron Woods, but there's no one we could really marry there. I'd murder one of their husbands, but we're just not the type for murder, really. What about that Corgiles? That's an option. Dundarian would be nice. But there's no free daughters. Why the fuck are they all bald? Goddamn. They have just like extreme hereditary baldness. I think we're going to betroth to Teritza Corgile. That'll give us an alliance with the Corgiles, our neighbors, which is always useful. And that will give us an alliance in Dorne. So we'll go for that. I'm good. Just home from college. Want to see some awesome gameplay. Hell yeah, man. Make sure to enjoy your summer. We've got a couple months here, so hopefully you have a long summer with your school. If you're trying to create a store in the morning, you could look for someone with green sight. I don't like, well, I try and semi-RP these games. I don't like to go looking for really good traits typically. Like, I try and make more like political marriages. For Sword in the Morning, we really just need to train a son with good prowess, get them a good education, and get them good positive traits. That's what we need. Easier said than done. Baelish? Is Baelish still alive? No, he's not. He is dead. His daughter's around, though. Lady Alanis of Midlore. An arbitrary, sadistic, craven, temperate, quick woman. That's about right. Alright, let's go fight in this tournament in Highgarden and fuck up these Reach Lords. House Goldwine. We do have other children to marry for alliances, too. Goldwine. They are still around. Lady Marissa of Vinetown. Are you suggesting we marry someone in the fucking Reach, Levin? How dare you? I would rather our entire dynasty bred out into nothingness than intertwine our dynasty with those disgusting Reach Lords. How dare you suggest such a thing? That's worse than death. Really. Fuck. This is the second woman who's rejected Arthur. You are a serene man, Arthur, but I do not like you that way, says Lady Tara, and shoots daggers from her eyes. Only the 7 who are 1 knows what future might hold for us. Alright. This is the second attempt to seduce a lady of Doran, which has failed. That's a bit rough, I'm gonna be honest. His ego would not like that. Yeah, but they're high towers. That's different. High towers are barely like members of the Reach. They're their own thing. High towers are a different breed. They're built different. They literally, their history is so no. I won't listen to this slander of my lady wife. No. The high towers are descendants from a distinctive culture, and they're not full of the degeneracy of the Reach Marcher Lords. They're very different. They're very different. Do not disperse the Lady Maria in such a manner. No. She's not, she's barely a Reach woman. They're different. Fuck, alright. Poor Arthur. Let's see if he can, really just out of pride, he needs to find someone at this point. Which may not happen here. This is a bit rough. Kind of out of options at this point. Fuck. Yeah, no. I don't think he's gonna succeed here at all. Oh, fuck. Poor Arthur. No, I don't think so. Well, he's gonna go walk off his pride. We're gonna stop trying to seduce people. And on that, let's actually go ahead and try and... Where is it? Fabricate a hook on our leash. Doing so would allow us to fight the war with the God's Grace family and install a member of our family there. And he's finally improving in swordsmanship. Maybe marry a Manderly, but claim on the manor. Shake things up in the Reach. But then we'd have to, like, you know, one of our dynasty would have to screw someone from the Reach, and I'm not willing to let them do that. They're a high tower, definitely not related to Targaryens. No, not at all. No relation. My courage and training have seen me through the preliminary rounds. Good, they didn't cheat this time. That's a beast of a man there. And to the Brax family. Oh. Yeah, technically. But we all know that they come from Reachman. Just because it's a very cold branch of the family doesn't mean it's not a Reachman. I'm hearing a lot of Reach simps here, and I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. Oh, all right, we're fighting someone. I clicked past the event because my brain goes to sleep during this event chain now. Fuck. The impact is far too much to withstand. I feel the wind as I hurtle through the air, only for a second impact to crush the air out of my lungs. The goddamn Reachmen are cheating again. They can't win without cheating. There's no way we'd lose to them, so they're clearly cheating again. Now he's a Stormlander. Basically the same. Cheating. All of them cheating. There's no way we would lose to them. It's all embarrassing behavior. I'm telling Hareen Hall for Arthur's Harem Hall. Harem Hall. Harem Hall. Honorable lot they are. The Reachmen have no honor. Not a single bit of it. Oh, now we have to watch the rest of the fucking tournament. Disgusting. All right, we lost. Okay, so hear me out. After being spurned by not one lady of Dorne, but two ladies of Dorne, after losing 2 tournaments in the Reach back-to-back, the insanely large, arrogant ego of Lord Arthur has been quite damaged, if we're going to be frank. Even his luxurious mustache is not enough to bring him comfort from what the 7 have chosen to put him through. Toil of the worst sort. Given this, and given he has plenty of children now, it is time. We have saved money for decades now. All of which is for Lord Arthur to pursue another Valyrian sword in the east. When he came of age, the members of House Dayne chose not to give him the title Sword of the Morning. And despite him claiming he didn't care, we all know that he should have been a Sword of the Morning. Just because he's an arrogant, vengeful, stubborn, paranoid man doesn't mean he's not the greatest fighter in Westeros. We all know he is. It was bullshit. They took it from us. So, we must pursue a Valyrian steel blade for ourselves, one which does not have unreasonable demands placed upon it, such as Dawn, as great of a sword as it is. And as such, upon returning to Starfall, Arthur, much to the anger of his wife and his entire court being probably quite upset, is buying ships and preparing supplies to sail east to old Valyria, where it is said a man can still find a Valyrian sword, or even more perhaps. For many men, this would be nothing but death, certainly. Many men have gone on such a trip and not come back and died, but they were not the greatest warrior in all of Westeros like we are. They did not have the martial prowess of 2 men put together. And as such, we will prepare an expedition to old Valyria. Thank you for the subscription, 4 months in TC. What's up, man? Appreciate that. Egg, time for Arthur to make a dragon omelet. Is Nath on the map? No, I don't think so. I'm hoping they'll add a bunch of that stuff. Voyages into old Valyria are extremely dangerous. Most that venture into the smoking sea do not return, and those that do tell stories of horrible monsters and deadly diseases. Old Valyria is also the only place to recover long-lost Valyrian artifacts. Alrighty! Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. If the event doesn't bug out, that would be lovely. After I monologued for a minute. Here we go. We can send our son instead. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Words of my interest in funding a voyage to old Valyria has spread quickly within my realm. Despite the danger posed by traveling there, a handful of brave souls have answered my call. Boris Blaine and Arthur stand before me, each petitioning to lead the expedition. Our son is a bit of an embarrassment, if we're going to be frank. He eats too much. He is not vocal about the fact he is the son of the greatest swordsman in Westeros. Perhaps this voyage will give him some measure of respectability. Arthur, you will take up the mantle of our family, and you will not return without a Valyrian sword. Go, my boy. Let's see if our son returns or not. Arthur meets me at the docks, He has collected a decent crew and enough men to carry out the voyage to Old Valyria. He bows before me and speaks. Lord Arthur, I will not fail you. I will return to you with the treasures that were long lost in the Doom. You have my word. With that, he departs, taking his ship and his men westward, or eastward, rather, that's wrong, into the smoking sea. Farewell, Arthur. Hold on, we gotta make him get dripped out here. He can't be going dressed like a fucking, like a dick. There we go. There we go. That's better. Oh, that'll do. There we go. Now he looks like a real adventurer of House Dayne. Farewell, son. Bring your family honor, or don't come back. Every morning, we're gonna stare out into the Bay of Starfall, waiting to see his ship return. Though we may well wait until we are very old. I hear word that Arthur's ship has been sighted. In time, the ship looks its way into dock. As I arrive to congratulate Arthur for his safe return, I spot him walk off the ship with a wide grin on his face. Lord Arthur, as promised, I have returned. My crew sailed the smoking sea, explored the lost cities of Valyria, and witnessed the many horrors that plagued that land. During the journey, we found many artifacts, the greatest of which I saved just for you, my lord. And he walks back into his ship, leading me towards a box. Oh, fuck! He opens the box and pulls out the artifact and hands me an unhatched dragon egg. While it is likely will never hatch, this egg is a reminder of what gave the Valyrians their power and gives hope that they might return one day. A dragon egg, my lord. May it bring you good fortune, he says. Impressive. Well, it's not a Valyrian sword, but it is incredibly prestigious still. Alright, well, our son seems to be more competent when we gave him credit for. He survived Old Valyria and... Dang. Damn it, no, we're not gonna eat the dragon egg. You fuck. He returned and gave us something truly magnificent. We're not gonna eat the fucking dragon egg. I think a dragon egg omelet would be pretty tasty, but no, we're not doing that. You know, a bit of chives, a bit of butter, it would probably be very good, but no, we can't do that. We're gonna display it in our throne room and carry it around and show it to the various women who will reject us. It gives us dread, it gives us a vassal limit bonus, it gives us same faith opinion bonus, and it gives us dynasty opinion. Nice. Well, he did very good. Good lad. His reward for his actions and proving himself to be capable, I think it's time we give our son a position on our court. Though he is not very competent in many ways, is he? We're going to make him our Castellan. I think we can make him our Castellan. Yeah, we can. He will oversee the realm. Can you hatch it? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's an event chain for that at present. They haven't added dragon mechanics yet. It would be really cool. Man, when they get actual full dragon mechanics, this mod will be crazy. I know that they're adding like their own unique system for it and stuff like that, and that kind of thing takes a while to do. Because they had a very simple one for CK2. You just get like events in battle where your dragon would basically just like do a bunch of damage. So it just, I think if I remember right, it increased your like damage output and killed a bunch of the other soldiers. But they said something about like that not working very well, so they have to make like a whole new system for dragons, which is cool. All right. Well, we feel much better. Our family's name has been redeemed. We brought back the only dragon egg in the known world. It's time to celebrate by go trying to fuck another lady of Dorne. We have good taste. We're not gonna fuck any other lady. Only a Dornish woman will do. Or Houe Dayne. I don't think any of them will do it though still. God damn it. Aha! We'll go after Lady Sorella of the Ghost Hills. We failed to seduce her mother, but you never know. We might succeed with her. Arthur's just a dog. Yeah, he is ecstatic. That is true. He is ecstatic. It was an excellent result, really. Would she be happy to explain to anyone who will listen? All right, let's teach him swordsmanship. We can get him good at that. We can knight him. Yeah, it was a siege unit. We do get unique men-at-arms, and what are the ones we get? Outriders. Yeah, they're very good. Do we have outriders? We don't. That seems like a bit of an oversight. I was able to fetch a secret Laritza tries to protect. I will hand you the evidence I found, but only if your service is rewarded fairly. Our wife is exchanging things with us. Sure. No, she wants money. Yeah, sure. We'll give our wife money for her secret. Jesus Christ, who's this woman? She is enduring, strong, and pretty. Damn. In my pursuit of Lady Sorella. Damn, she is a big old woman. I guess Arthur likes them thick. With a capital C. It would be very helpful to know what she wants. Oh, she is gluttonous. We'll ask her. We can knight Eric Irondawn. We'll do it. He's proven himself a capable warrior. Let us knight him. And like his father before him, make him one of our knights. His prowess is pretty good, actually, too. We'll get her a handkerchief with our crest on it. One person who is writing is Arthur. Don't ask what he's writing. Oh, boy. Ah, wonderful. She liked it. We know what women want. We just can't screw them, apparently. Been a while since we've been an attorney as well. We could hold one, but we wouldn't actually be able to compete in it, so there's no point. We'll make Eric the head of our household guard. We'll also make him our kennel master. And we'll make Blaine our sworn shield. Oh no, Elysia died? Oh, the seven who are one. How could you do this to Elysia? I sinned. Why not punish me instead? Our firstborn child and daughter, Elysia, has died, and she didn't have any children first. We're actually really starting to get low on people here. Like, there's only 5 members of our family left. Goddamn. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my daughter Elysia has pushed me over the edge. I still remember her as a baby, so tiny, so fragile. Despite that, she survived, growing up, growing older, until now, when she suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for her future, so many things I wished to see, which could never come to pass. Yeah, she was married to the Lannister, too. We had a lot of plans for what we wanted to do. We will press on. My Marshal Cassiel has been showing off a promising new recruit, Aaron Ulster. He may not be of noble stock as you, my liege. Well, then get him the fuck out of my court. We don't have commoners. Presiding over men. We really need more kids, though. And our wife is not putting out. As I'm sitting and meditating on the finer points of the Faith of the Seven, I cannot help but think back to when I journeyed to the Eyrie on a pilgrimage. The trip was far from the quotidian comforts of my life as a lord, but the relief I felt upon arriving in the Eyrie made it all worth the trouble. Oh, nice. That de-stressed us, apparently. His wife is so good, you can reconcile with her, too. Oh. Shit. Well, this is a good thing. We need more kids. It's just not gonna come from our wife. Erin has come to me and I immediately know why. She is with child. This was that barmaid we've been screwing for like a year or two at this point, who just got pregnant. She is beautiful. So it looks like we're gonna have another bastard. As I made my climb up to Lady Cirilla's window, her shocked scream was not the welcome I had in mind. I had no time to stop her before she runs to the door and flings it open. Help! Guards! There's an intruder in my chambers! Before the night gets any worse, I crawl back the way I can. Alright, and this is the third person we failed to seduce in Dorne. Hell yeah. Poor Arthur. Goddamn. Never would I have thought that a man could have too much passion, yet it seems life has proved me wrong. Some days, I feel as if my spare time is nothing but attending exclusive feasts with Maria, fantasizing about the future of Aaron, and gazing at the stars of Katrina. These are our various lovers, of course. For how long can I go on like this? These women will be the end of me. Nope. We'll keep it going. It's fine. It's worth it. We need more children. They're going to follow Aprikind. Excuse me. My liege, Lord Paramount Laren, is a complicated man. I need him to understand him as well as possible if I'm to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. We'll study his personality. Climbing onto someone's window may not be the best strat. Well, that's just because you're not as romantic as Arthur here in TC. He's just a romantic at heart. People describe Lord Paramount Laren as both benevolent and beguiling, which tells me about the relationship to him than anything else. A curious number of people mention how often he gives a warm smile and talks about lawmaking. Yeah, he's just a really nice guy who we're trying to take advantage of right now, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not doing well with Dornish women. Maybe it's time to go outside of Dorne. Maybe a Stormlander. Oh man, gotta blow my nose. It's allergy season. Gotta love allergy season. Nope. Nope, that was the wrong one. Ooh, a fell. Yeah, maybe her. No chance. God damn it. Poor Arthur. Again, the most famous tourney knight in Westeros. And he's fucking struggling. Nope. Oh, Renly died. And his son is in charge. I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Are you suggesting we fuck more Reach women again? God damn it. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. She's a well-known adulterer. Not a chance. Well, this is a problem here. Gonna be honest. Oh, damn it. Well, if it's our rival's wife, no. Okay. Why the fuck is it so difficult? This is out of hand. He has almost no one to inherit, too. If his son dies, the Martells, I don't think have anyone to inherit, do they? No, they have some other ones, maybe. He's still alive, damn. Alright, we'll go after the daughter of the Lemonwood house. Maybe set our sights a little lower here. Maybe the Reach needs a few more Dornishmen in their ranks. Yes, but that would require us to screw a Reach woman. Unacceptable. Today I'm heading out into the Dornish Wastes to meet a local trader. My party and I mount our sand steeds, kicking off into the desert. After some minutes of traveling, the wind starts to pick up and I find that the sand is viciously blowing into my face. I reach into my sack to draw my veil out, but I notice it's nowhere to be found. I forgot to pack it. Well, fuck. Ironborn women. I don't think Arthur's into pegging, so we won't go after an Ironborn woman. I don't think he seems like the type for that. Let's go pet our dog. We're very stressed right now. Little Darius Sand would be cool if he inherited Dorne. It would be very cool. Yeah. We are having a quenchy orange again. Crownlanders. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. We can go after a Valyrian. Oh. Oh, now that'd be spicy. And there's not a lot of Valyrians left either. They lost their white hair too. That is fucking sad. Hello. Reign of Larian. Well. We can't not try and go after her. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. Beautiful. I think we're distantly related, but that's fine. It's Game of Thrones. Yeah, true. Brother-in-law. What's been going on? Arthur repeatedly getting rejected by every woman he's tried to go after. That's what's been happening. Ah, tournament in Blackmont. Absolutely. Let's try and goad him as well. Good. Caramel. All right. We had another bastard. Dominic Flowers, who is beautiful. She's a Reach woman? Why the fuck is he Flowers? Oh, because she's in the Reach. That's disgusting. All right, we'll invite you to our court just so you don't have to be in the fucking Reach. And we'll proclaim the child to be ours. God damn it, he's not going to be a Flowers. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. A troubadour will soon be performing for the court at the Salt Shore. It will be a simple request to have her change the performance to be a dedication to Rena, the target of my affection. We will do it. She must be one of the descendants of a Houe Dayne. Yeah, probably. Roran has come to my keep, seeking a place to stay for a short while before resuming his journey to the court of the lord he will be serving. Sure, we'll welcome him in. We have enough against the maesters. Alright, we're gonna fight Lord Devon, or Master Devon. What do we have against the Reach woman? Dornish and Reach people hate each other. They've been fighting for generations. And we're on the border with the Reach, so we will have been fighting them for like thousands of years. Hundreds of years at the least. While walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest, Roran, and began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed that he had a link of copper on his chain and brought this up with him, and began speaking on the histories. In my pursuit of Rhaeda's affection, it would be very helpful to know exactly what her tastes are. But she's a crazy woman. We'll ask her. Ah, it worked. Next, we'll fight Lord Rodri. We fought him in like 3 tournaments so far. Oh, we can't knock him off. Roran has come before me before he returned to his journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He further stated that he might be sure to tell his new lord and his colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly insights. Nice. And we were knocked off our horse. God damn it. At least he was a Dornish man. We were wounded as well. I find myself lying in the dirt, my armor fractured, a dozen fresh agonies blossoming across my body. Oh, fuck. And we got wounded in that tournament. We need more fertility. To put 2 goals together, maybe try to seduce a woman from a house which has a Valyrian steel sword. And that's true. We could go after that. And the Valyrians have sea foam. Yep. Oh shit, he has all the crowns. He has Rhaegar and Robert's armor too. Damn. That's sick they made them artifacts. Lord or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded this as I woke up coughing in the early morning hours. You seem to be under the weather. My lord, I know a fair number of suitable remedies. And it worked. Good. We are sick. That is very weird. Why isn't Dorne fighting the Crown, Reach, Stormlands, Pirates, and Essos? Because we're underneath the Iron Throne, so we don't fight separate wars. You get a sword and so does she. God damn it. $45. Getting older now. We'll make our bastard a martial focus too. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood and influence alone, which it is. After a long day, I'm complaining to Maria when she interrupts me. Let me do something about this, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. We'll go fuck our wife instead. Fuck that. We need more kids. Aw, Felix of Fluxstone has died. He died of his wounds in 349. Damn, end of a legend. He had no children either. Rhaena's reactions to my advances tell me everything I need to know. The time has come to put my plan into action. I think my chances are good, yet I must remember that Rhaena's son, Lord Merrick, is always watching. Let him! Oh, he is actually an absolute beast. We're gonna go after her. You're a perceptive man, Arthur, but I do not like you in that way. Alright, this is the 4th woman who's rejected Arthur. His poor fucking ego. My god. And we are no longer sick. Alright. I think it's time to go back to being a knight. Clearly, We're not cut out for temptation and going after the women of the realm, so we're going to go back to being a tourney knight. I mean, we do have two lovers besides our wife, but still. Thank you to Bits NTC. Gotta save those channel points for co-oping a Vic game at some, or Houe game. Co-oping a Vic or Houe game at some point. Yeah, definitely, man. Hell yeah. The fire has gone out of the forge. It has indeed. Ah, a tournament in Sunspear. Alright, well, we may have gotten rejected by every noble woman who will be there, but there is no discounting the fact we are still the greatest warrior in Westeros. By far. Sansa died a while ago, yeah. Oh, we didn't make it past the preliminary rounds. That's embarrassing. Oh, shit. It was Windren, and then it was Eddard. Eddard never had Sansa. He had 2 children, Windren and Timothy. So yeah, Sansa was never born in this timeline. As I make my way back from the Sept, Lady Bona of the Red Dunes approaches me with a lascivious grin. Arthur, I know you and I both relish in our enemies meeting their just desserts. Though the Sept call joy at the suffering of our enemies sinful, I believe we are merely deliverers of divine justice. After all, who can tell us how the 7 who are one would want us to live? We clearly have more in common than not. I think you and I should spend some time together away from the rotten brains of simple people. Oh, she's wanting to befriend us. We're paranoid as shit. She really likes us, and we like her, though. So, yeah, why not? It did cause us to have a mental break, though. Of late, my courtiers seem to avoid me at all costs. I hear whispers they consider me too stubborn, too inflexible, and too uncompromising. We don't need love, just obedience. I arrive back at my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year older. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. We are paranoid as shit, so we're gonna jump out the window. They'll never fucking catch us. Someone was trying to murder us, clearly, but they didn't get us. They didn't know that we are very capable at jumping out of windows and getting the fuck away. Our daughter came of age. She is an intricate web weaver. Nice. Let's find her a husband. We can marry her to a Wint. We can marry her to the heir of House Wint. They own Harrenhal. That would be a very good marriage, so we'll go for that. Let me make sure I get the right one. Yeah, William. He has no children? No, he does not. All right, we'll marry them. That'd be a very good marriage, I think. He became heartless at that moment. Dude, I hated Sansa at the end. Like, Ned kept Jon's identity secret for 15 years, and Sansa couldn't keep it secret for 15 seconds. Her character development was horrible, but the last 2 seasons generally were just, like, a joke, so... kind of... to be expected, I guess. Oh, we're going comedian? Yeah, we're playing Houe Dayne. How's our second son doing? Oh, alright. He's coming along quite well. My lemon orchards have had a most exceptional year this harvest. My steward reports that this will undoubtedly net an extra profit. Helping to de-stress us, which we very much need right now. Let's go hunting to de-stress too. Harrenhal. Harrenhal. You would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in human form. We took down another massive stag. This one we'll give to our wife. We may be cheating on her with 2 women, but we do very much still care for our wife. So, yeah, we'll give her a giant dead stag to show our love. A good way to do it, I think. She's the type who would love that. We know women very well, don't you know? As I walk through that courtyard, rage overcomes me once again. The only thing on my mind recently is when Leah and I became rivals, and probably when she kicked our ass. I must get my revenge on Leah somehow. I look up at the gallows in front of me. Jesus, man. If I make my moves carefully, she will hang there soon. We're gonna try and murder her. Yeah, she did publicly humiliate us and beat us in a duel. Normally, he's not the murdering type, but for her, we'll make an exception. Why is there a Venice flag behind you? Because it's my favorite flag, and I like it. And it's always been hanging in my room, so I figured I might as well put it in the stream. I've had that thing for like almost 10 years. Has it been that long? Oh my god, it has. Alright, we're at the Tourney of Wile. To the perceptive Arthur, I would like for your son Bernard Dane to become the squire of Gullion Corgyle. A most skilled knight. No, he's not good enough for my son. When will you start the Second Venetian Republic? As soon as they make an actual, like, republics playable in CK3, I will do a bunch of Venice playthroughs, I promise. Res Publica mod is okay, but I want to wait until they actually make the economy of CK3 not a joke. That's what my hope was. Fuck. I clicked the button to watch them all. It hasn't been updated in forever. You mean the republics, or what do you mean Russia? Is it related with Hammurabae or ancient Middle East somehow? No, I just like it. I could get like the Assyrian flag or something. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if we even know what the Babylonian flag looks like. I don't think we do. I'm curious. I'm gonna Google that. Oh, they have some interesting ones. The Assyrian flag is well known because there's a bunch of like carvings of it left over. Flag of the Babylonian Empire. Nope. No, the one I'd have to get if I wanted something like that would be the Assyrian flag, which is really cool. It do be cool as fuck. Oh yeah, republics. I'm hoping that'll be their next DLC they go for. They really need to improve the economy system. I know they want to go like more RPG with it, which I fully support, but you do need to have like the basics of economics built on top of things for it to be fun, I think, because this is still a strategy game. Have you ever tried to use DTR in CK3? I haven't. What's that? DTR. If you got a link for it, I'll check it out. Venice EU4? I've done a game of that before. I don't find EU4 to be particularly good for like roleplay. Like I'll do it in grand campaigns, but I don't really plan to do it alone. Dynamic trade routes. I've heard of that actually. Yeah, it does look like an interesting mod. Whoa, that's actually way more in depth than I remember. Ooh. That's interesting. That actually could make for a very fun campaign. You had my interest. You now have my attention. God damn. Yeah, when these mods get updated for tours and tournaments, I could actually do a campaign of this. This actually looks like it could be really fun. If it works with Res Publica, that is. I don't know if those two work together. Yeah, the Res Publica mod allows you to do that. It's a solid mod. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize it was this advanced, I'll be honest. This is pretty cool. Whoa, holy shit. How did I know about this? How the fuck did I not know about this? God damn. God damn. Alright. You sold me. When those mods update, I'll do a campaign of that for CK3. That actually is incredible. My gosh. Maybe the god Marduk for the Babylonian flag. Does he have his like own, I mean, he's got his symbols, of course. Ishtar was the primary god for Babylon, though, I believe. Marduk was one of the major ones, but I thought it was Ishtar who was main Babylonian god. I could be wrong here. No, it was Marduk. You're right. You're completely wrong. He was the patron god of Babylon. Ishtar, I thought, in the Pantheon was a little higher, technically, though, but I know they switched around a lot. Religious gods in polytheistic religions always moved around in terms of importance. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I am, Holland, I'm looking at that trade mod right now. Dynamic trade routes. It's got like a whole like collection I found with it too, which is really cool looking. I'll be honest, that the CK3 portion of the grand campaign that I did was like my favorite campaign I've done in a year or so, because the mods made it so fun. This would be fun to do. Ooh. That is cool. Oh, yeah. All right. There's a map mode for trade and everything, too. All right. I'm going to stop looking at this. Yeah, I'll do a campaign of that. I'll put it on my list. I've actually just been compiling the list of the upcoming campaigns I'm planning to play, so I'll put that at the top. As soon as those mods update, I'll go for it. I also saw a trade good mod for CK3 where you produce a resource and sell it, and others have pops in the local economy system. It's probably the same one, I think, Zanny. Oh, trade goods. Food supply? Oh, shit. Oh, man, that is sick. There's a YouTube playlist of someone playing as Denmark with it, for sure. Also, with the new tours and tournaments, counties expanded with development and time, which adds a lot of dynamics to the development of the land. True. I use it for all my mega campaigns. It gives a lot of weight. Wow, I wish I'd used that for ours. That's crazy. And they added disease, too? Oh, fuck yeah. All right, that is sick. I need to stop looking at this, because I won't be able to stop myself. Also, I think we will end here for today. I did only plan to do like 3-hour streams on Wednesdays. I won't do super long ones, so I think we'll end here as well. And I also want to go look at these mods right now and see about planning a campaign for that. So I may go do that. If there's anyone on to raid, probably not. It's an odd hour. Yeah, we'll just end here. I'll look into that. I'll set up a Res Publica campaign for when those mods update. We'll do ones for tours and tournaments. That'll be really cool. No, the Game of Thrones mod hasn't updated for tours and tournaments. It will do that probably within a month or two. So when that happens, I will also be starting a new campaign, the multiplayer one. So just a heads up about that. So we will end today for Houe Dayne. We've come a long way. Arthur has faced even more rejection and pain, as is to be expected. I will be streaming on Saturday. We will be doing most likely some CK3 roleplay. and we may just do some mega campaign as well. I'm putting mega campaign streaming back on Sunday mornings because I pulled out of the Football Manager game. I just don't have the time for it. I should not have said yes to it. And then more Victoria 3 roleplay on Sunday afternoon. I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I will catch you all around very soon. And if you have any other campaign ideas like that in the future, don't be afraid to say it, because I do have like a list of campaigns I've been planning for a while. So just a heads up. All right, guys, take it easy. I will see you soon.